Hey guys, it's Raspberry Jam Kim here, and today we'll be covering Amy's 30th anniversary in the IDW series. We're going to be continuing on in the classic era, so without further ado, let's get right into it, guys.
Is this who you are watching?
Amy's 30th anniversary special. Amy Rose and her animal friends are sitting at a table in Flowerfield Zone and are starting a party. She brings out her tarot cards and recalls how they led to her meeting Sonic for the first time. Amy asks if she should do a reading of them, and the animals encourage her. She takes the first card and is disturbed by what she picks up. She takes the animals into a flower field, saying that the cards wasn't encouraging and they need to find somewhere safe. Amy tells them to humor her as they look confused. Just then, Metal Sonic lands on the table at the scene. He looks around and sees no one and leaves, to Amy and her friend's relief. Amy notes that it looks like Metal Sonic is on the hunt, meaning Eggman is up to no good. She decides to do something about it and consults her cards. Amy says that she will meet some familiar faces and her adventure is meant to be. She tells her friends to look out while she's gone, but a Flicky decides to come with her. Amy and the Flicky go to Waterfall Grove Zone, since she saw Metal Sonic go that way. She says the first card she drew for her adventure revolves around willpower, and Amy knows it's Sonic. She finds a capsule and speculates that Metal Sonic is rounding up animals or Eggman captured Sonic. She jumps and opens the capsule with her Pico Pico hammer. Out pops Fang, to Amy's surprise. She asks what he is doing here while still holding her hammer. Eggman says he and his gang botched up a job for Dr. Eggman and they all locked them up. Amy asks if he would like to team up. Fang calls her frilly and says no, leaving to get his boys back. I mean, what's wrong with working a girl like Amy's the boss, bro? Come on, Fang, you can do better than that. Causing Amy to say that she doesn't like him anyways. Amy then explained to the Flicky that the card wasn't wrong because Fang is a determined hunter and isn't afraid of Eggman even after locking him up. She then says that the fortune cards can be tricky because they can tell things in broad sense and interpretive ways. After they leave, Metal Sonic comes to now an empty capsule and notes that Fang has lost and Amy hasn't been captured yet. She runs to hide with the Flicky as Metal Sonic arrives at the scene. He goes into a tree but only finds the Flicky. Metal searches again on the surface, but Amy quickly hides and Metal Sonic leaves the scene. The two friends then reach Orchard Forest Zone. As Amy reads the next card, she says they will meet someone compassionate and supportive. Amy guesses it will be Tails, and they come across another capsule. Amy continues her rescue mission and is surprised to see Ray was in the capsule. Ray explains that Metal Sonic is targeting all of them. Marty told him to run, but Metal Sonic caught up to him. He begs Amy to rescue him, and Amy says she will, and everyone else Metal Sonic is captured. Flicky tweets and Amy snaps at it, saying that Ray is just as compassionate and supportive as Tails, and the card is still right. Ray nervously thanks her, and they then do another reading. The next card says that they will meet someone with heroism and strength. Ray asks if that means that Mighty is nearby, but Amy says it could mean Sonic or Knuckles too. Ray goes with Amy to Market Harbor Zone, which has been taken over by Eggman's bandits, who appear to be stealing the fruit. Amy then spots another capsule and the Flicky volunteers to open it. It flies up above it with Amy's hammer and drops onto the top, revealing Bark to be inside it. Bark fights the Egg Robos and Amy and Ray join in to defeat them. Once the fight is over, Ray reminds Amy that they were supposed to meet someone heroic, but Bark is an outlaw. Amy says that the card was also about strength, and despite hanging out with Fang and Bean, she thinks that Bark is good inside. Bark doesn't say anything, but blushes at the comment. Ray explains the situation to Bark, and he agrees to help them, with Amy giving him a hug as a thanks. Ray asks what the cards say to do next. Amy says that there is no need to read them, as they can use the Eggman boat logs to see where he's taken the fruit. Meanwhile, Metal Sonic follows Amy's trail and finds Ray to be lost. He blasts off in anger to find them. The old trio steal a ship, where they travel to Eggman Island Zone and fight their way onto the dock. Amy reads another card and says they will be reunited with their friends soon. She then looks over at a bush, but hurts her hand on it. It is revealed all the plants on the island are made by Eggman. Back at Market Harbor, Metal finds the Egg Robos defeated and the boat missing. He flies across the water to get to Eggman Island. On the island, Amy, Bark and Ray make their way onto the main fortress and discover it full of capsules. Metal Sonic then breaks into the fortress and lunges at the group, but Bark holds him off. Amy understands Bark's idea, and she tells Ray they have to open as many capsules as fast as they can. Amy managed to open one with Sonic inside, who says he was ambushed by Metal Sonic while checking out the island. He says he's going to kick Metal Sonic's butt, but Amy says that he should focus on freeing the animals. Sonic agrees and helps them free the captives. Amy comes across Fang, who is sitting on an empty capsule. He tips his hat, and Amy works up the courage to do the next part of her plan. She then yells out to Metal she freed Sonic and ruined his plans. Metal, in rage, charges at Amy. She runs and ducks at the last moment, which causes Metal Sonic to miss grabbing her and to slam into the open capsule, which Fang closes and laughs at Metal. Sonic compliments Amy on her plan, and Ray shows up to find Mighty. Bark and Beam return to Fang and they leave the island. Sonic asks what they should do next, and Amy says that they need to load up the animals onto the boat and return to Flowerfield Zone. Later, Amy and the former captives celebrate their victory, with Sonic saying that Amy is the real hero of the day. She then states that the only thing she did was following the cards. However, Ray states that the cards were describing her. Amy is flattered and says that the most important thing is that they can enjoy their happy ending. Later that night, Eggman returns to his island, only to discover all of his captives escaped. Angry, he tries to find Metal Sonic to scold him for his failure, not knowing that he's still trapped in a capsule. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more of these IDW comics, please like and subscribe, and I might do it again. If we can hit 20 likes, I might do it again. Either way, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.